to go top of the table today, and they will do so with victory against Geylang International. But don't count out the Eagles. Victory today for them could see them go up as high as third, dependent on the result. Of course, at Bishan Stadium as Lion City Sailors take on Tanjong Pagar United. So plenty to play for. Really intriguing end to this season. Hard to believe that we have less than a month to go before we crown a champion and a full round of fixtures to play. We'll have matches on Tuesday as well as all 8 sides take to the pitch. But our attention here today at our Tampines hub as Ahmad Akasha leads the officials out, and he will take charge of today's match, assisted by Lim Kok Heng and Tan Ming Kai. Joherman Zaiton will be the 4th official. So it's a nice breezy evening here at our Tampines hub. Great conditions for football. And here come the Eagles, led by Yuki Ichikawa, captain, fantastic. And we have a glimpse there of Zikos Chua, one of 2 changes that Noor Ali has made today, one enforced as well, as Adam Hakim serves out a 1-match suspension for his 2 bookable offences in the match against Tampines Rovers. Now, the last time Geylang International faced Albirex Niigata at OTH, well, the last 2 times ended up in late Geylang International winners, and both players who scored the winners that evening, both on the pitch, Ichikawa and Zikos. Here come Albirex Niigata, unchanged from the win against Hougang United. Iman Hakim has recovered from his injury and he has a place on the bench, but KG Shigetomi keeping faith with the side that beat Hougang United 4-0. And Kazuki Hashioka captaining the White Swans and doing it to great effect. 3 assists, by the way, from a right back. That's a great stat for a right back to assist his side. And plenty of goal scorers within the Albirex Niigata squad. So really looking forward to this one. Potentially we will see big changes at the top of the table at the end of 90 minutes here. Just confirmation that Ahmad Akasha is the referee today, assisted by Lim Kok Heng and Tan Ming Kai. Joherman Zaiton, the 4th official. So as the players go through the toin course, let's have a look at the lineups, starting with Geylang International. And as I mentioned, 2 changes to the side that drew 1-1 with Tampines Rovers. Adam Hakim and Khairul Nizam, the Viper. Well, he needs to have a little rest. He is on the bench. So in come Zikos Chua and Kamaluddin Tashiev. It does look to be a standard 4-3-3. Barry Maguire, Fidaus Kazman and Umar Akbar will play important roles in midfield. For Albirex Niigata, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. No changes to the side that beat Hougang United by 4-0. Tomoyuki Doi now on 5 goals for the season. And Taniguchi and Nagasawa might rotate in that front line. Farouz Hassan definitely will be part of that front line for Albirex Niigata. Sakuma with a goal in defense, so is Hiroyoshi Kamata. So they have goals dotted around, and Kenta Kurishima. Well, would have been nice to see him go up against Khairul Nizam, both players with contenders for goal of the season. There is the 2 players who have scored winners against Albirex Niigata, both last season in Zikos Chua and Ichikawa. Great work by the cameraman to capture the both of them as they go through their warm-ups. And might we see Iman Hakim come off the bench today for Albirex Niigata. The 2 Singapore players, as has been since the restart, Farouz Hassan and Gareth Lowe. Well, KG Shigetomi has seen it all as assistant coach and as head coach at Albirex Niigata. And he'll keep calm, but he knows it will be important for his side to get the 3 points today and just psychologically give them a boost to lead the table. All the talk was on Tampines Rovers, Hougang United, big spending Lion City Sailors. But have we forgotten about Albirex Niigata, who might be potential title winners in 2020? And is that man going to lead them? Well, he's been on fire. Had a little bit about a goal drought. But 5 goals for Albirex Niigata, and he kicks us off. Tomoyuki Doi Albirex Niigata in their orange strip, attacking from right to left. Geylang International in their classic green and white. Kamata will start at left back for Albirex Niigata. He did push on later on against Hougang United into a more advanced position, and that's how he scored his goal, the first one of the season for him. And it just pulled away in the second half. Albirex Niigata. Derente with the header onto Firdaus Kazman. Amy keeps his place down the left, and they have plenty of attacking options, Geylang International. And pretty strange that they do have a poor attacking record with all the attacking players that they have in their squad. Just the 9 goals that they have scored in the 7 matches played. One of the poorer records. Albirex Niigata as Yuki Ichikawa loses out there to Taniguchi, and there's a big call here for Ahmad Akasha very early on. A yellow card. Well, I might have expected perhaps a different color one, perhaps Ahmad Akasha, seeing that there might have been cover there for Yuki Ichikawa. Taniguchi looked to have been racing through on goal, clear. Well, they get away with it early on. Ichikawa just taking too long on the ball. Yes, he got a tug. Was there anyone on the cover? Well, big decision early on. Barely 2 minutes played. What is confirmed is Ichikawa has gone into the book. It could have been so much worse for Geylang International, who already have 4 red cards this season. And how close was it to be 5? Well, he's still on the pitch, 11 v 11. But they have to deal with this free kick situation, which Tomoyuki Doi is standing over. So is Kenta Kurishima. It will be Doi who has a strike at goal and gives Albirex Niigata the lead with a sumptuous free kick past Hairo Sherhan. What a start! And what a free kick. Goal number 6 for the season for Tomoyuki Doi. He is our man to watch, and that's the reason why. Well, the technique to get it over the wall and to dip. And Albirex Niigata with the lead after 3 minutes. Well, it wasn't a big wall. It was pretty far out. But still, plenty to do from the free kick. And we've seen some great goals this season. And add that one to the list. A fantastic start to this game. Albirex Niigata, as it stands, top of the table. And might open up here another opportunity. Nagasawa in possession. Umar Akbar just sticks a leg out and wins possession back for Geylang International, who haven't got started here. Maguire, Firdaus Kazman, to Amy. Maguire. The skill to get past Kurishima to find Amy Reka. No Lukman. Just outside the area, looks for support. Uma will put it into the danger zone, looking for Zikos. Just too much meat on that cross. Easy enough for Keokawa. Well, No Ali must be livid. All the prep going into this. And game plan out the window after 3 minutes. Kamata. Running off the ball by Taniguchi, who won the free kick. That led to the goal. Tomoyuki Doi with a really special free kick. Well, we put the spotlight on him and he's delivered, hasn't he, Doi? Has taken the most shots in the league. 43 at the start of the game. Shot number 44 led to goal number 6 of his season. Okawa. Looking for Taniguchi. Darren will get the header. Maguire. Uma takes it off his foot. A bit sharper, Albirex Niigata. Kurashima. Kazuki Hashioka, the captain for the White Swans. Doi making the run from central to out, tracked by Ichikawa. Garofalo providing an option from the throw. Taniguchi's layoff not the best, but it will find Hashioka. Ball over the top. Has been a bright start from the team wearing the bright orange. Friday the 13th as well. It's a frightening start. And here's the frightening pace of Harif Kanadi. Plenty of real estate. Will he go for goal here, Harif? Good skill, Harif Kanadi! Well, so close. And I was close to saying, if he did put that in, or rival Khairul Nizam for goal of the season. But excellent setup play to release the left back of Geylang International all the way from Yuki Ichikawa. Excellent touch from Imi Reka. Here's the speed of Harif. You thought he ran out of legs. Good cut onto his right. Just flashed wide. So close. They try to win it high up here, Geylang International. Barry Maguire does get possession to No Lukman, who's fantastic against Tampines. He's into the area, No Lukman, here's the pace. It goes down under the challenge of Takida. Now still down, but Albirex Niigata in possession and will put it out of play. Well, no real appeal for a penalty there. I don't think even No Lukman was looking for the penalty, but just got caught in the process. He started really well for Geylang International after the restart. No Lukman looks a different player than the one that played for Young Lions last season. Plenty of good young talents. Harif Kanadi, another one. Umar, fantastic in midfield. So talent is there. And if you look at their bench, they have Khairul Nizam, Faris Farhan, Iqbal Hussain, and Christopher Van Huyzen. All Singapore internationals. Darren Tay, also a Singapore international. Nagasawa, battling away with Darren Tay, but Kamata gets the better of both. And he will race into the area. He just needs to find the right ball. And he might find Taniguchi. Oh, they get it out of danger zone. Kureshima! Hairo Sharon, good save. Flag is up on the rebound. But we saw Kureshima provide something special in that match against Hougang United. And almost doing it here against Geylang International. But the Eagles' defense getting stretched really early on. Decent stop by Hairul. That ball was swerving all over the place. Good setup play. Kamata in support. Ball to the near post. Almost found Doi. Taniguchi lurking. Didn't get a strike away. Kureshima did. A good save by Hairul. Firos. Oh, champagne football by Albirex Niigata early on. Throw will go the White Swans' way. Sakuma. Firos. Keokawa, who has the habit of coming out really far out from his goal area. Hasn't been punished yet this season. You're just expecting if Khairul Nizam was part of the starting 11, he will look to take advantage of that. Tashiev. Ichikawa. Harif back to Hyrule. Taniguchi was lurking. Gareth Lowe, his header. Well, Kurishima will win possession back. Nagasawa. Down the left. Very right-footed is Nagasawa. He'll look to cut it back. Oh, strong challenge between Nagasawa and Noor Lukman. The referee gives the decision to Geylang International. Not sure what's happened in the past between Nagasawa and Noor Lukman, but there seemed to be a little bit feisty between the both of them. Tashev back to Hyrule. Good header by Kurashima over Maguire. Uma's header only as far as Taniguchi. Big gap in midfield. Kurashima will win possession. Sakuma. Switch looking for Kamata. It's a good one. First touch to Nagasawa. Little nudge by Tashiev. Nagasawa still regains his balance, but won't regain possession as Geylang International try to get out of a cul-de-sac. Still with Albirex. Here's a chance for Taniguchi. Can he get a strike away? Oh, tried to set up Fairoz Hassan. Initially looked like he was going for a goal. The angle was closed down. Geylang International just need to slow things down. Hyrule to Tashiev. In today for the suspended Adam Hakim. Zikos. I haven't seen much of him. Would be a good challenge for Zikos Chua up against Sakuma and Takida. Umar to Zikos Chua. Just got stuck on the OTH turf. Takida back to Okawa. Good find here for Taniguchi. It just came off his arm in the process of controlling it, so a free kick given to the Eagles. Tashiev. And Fidels looks up, looks for movement. Nothing really to aim for. They're just too static up front. Kurashima, comfortable in possession. And gets the return pass. Ball trying to release Doi. Ichikawa makes no mistake with the clearance. Won't take any chances. Doi looks sharp. Well, in fact, the whole Albirex squad looks sharp at the moment. And Tampines did take the lead early on against Geylang, who fought back well through that Khairul Nizam equalizer. And perhaps could have stolen a win, despite being down to 10 men. Maguire, quick free kick to Fidaus. He's got a new lease of life at Geylang International. Darren to Noor Lukman. They try to combine. Noor Lukman in possession. Fidaus will keep things ticking over. Looking for movement. Looks for Noor Lukman. Sakuma on the cover. And here's Kamata, who has the ability to play at either defensive roles, left back or right back. Handball on Fidaus. Here's Kamata. Sakuma with time to run it out from defense. Firos, that's a good ball. Good idea for Hashioka, who keeps it in play. Still with Hashioka. Just lacks support. Maguire loses possession. Doi, still with Tomoyuki Doi. Hashioka gets a strike away. And they're struggling at the moment, Geylang International. Haven't got to grips with the way Albirex Niigata has set up here in the first 15 minutes. Tried a little combination play. Doi won't shy away from a shot. Fell to Hashioka. Was closing down by Umar. Shot I don't think would have troubled Hyrule, but it did come off Yuki Ichikawa. Kurashima will take the corner. He has the support of Nagasawa if they do decide to take it short. Ahmad Akasha just having a little word with Tashiev and Garofalo. The 2-on-1 is still on for the White Swans. Score update from Bishan. Lion City Sailors 1-0 up against Tanjung Pagar United. Well, they go to V1. Deep ball, looking for Sakuma. Last touch. Well, Ahmad Akasha was looking for help from the the assistant referee on the far side. Eventually decides on a goal kick. Tashiev. Good skill, a risky one. Taniguchi looks to be in the mood. I'm sure they're not talking about it in the media and in the pre-match interviews, but it really is a big boost if they do get the win today. That's a good flick from Darren. And no Lukman just can't get past Takida. But just on Albirex Niigata, it will be a major boost if they go top of the table. Doi will leave it for Taniguchi. Oh, strong challenge, offside flag. And Taniguchi would have thought he got the free kick. Instead, it will go for Geylang International. Offside flag up on Ryoya Taniguchi, the number 13 for Albirex Niigata. He's just coming off from an offside position. Harif. Maguire makes the run. The flick comes from Maguire. Kawa with a booming clearance. Tashiev has to be careful. Good connection on the header back to Hyrule. Ichikawa to Umar. Oh, he got away with it, Umar. Losing possession there. Tashiev. Again, looking for options. Nothing really ahead of him. Goes back here to Umar. Harith. Now, perhaps we are seeing evidence of the problems for Geylang International going forward. Just a reminder, just the 9 goals this season in 7 games. One of the poorer attacking records in the SPL, certainly in the top 6. Albirex Niigata, second top scorers. That's a great ball for Doi. Just couldn't take it in his stride. Taniguchi in support. Tomoyuki Doi goes for goal. Just a little touch there around the post by Hyrule Sherhan. But they're cutting through the Eagles at will at the moment, Albirex, and Noali will have to make a change, either tactically or personnel-wise. Nagasawa. Doi. Takida. But they close down the space. The ball for Farouz Hassan. Just a little bit too straight. It's Amy to Fidaus. Zikos. Can't hold up play. Nagasawa will have some time here. 1-2 coming up. Look at the space for Fairoz Hassan down the right. Nagasawa. Well, clumsy challenge by Tashiev, and he will go into the referee's book as well. The two Geylang International centre-backs, both on a yellow card after 20 minutes, walking a disciplinary tightrope so early on. And they seem out of sorts at the moment, Geylang International. So much praise for them in their 1-1 draw against Tampines Rovers. The spirit shown despite being down to 10 men, as we see what a clumsy challenge that was. Tashiev. Well, they haven't shown up. In reality here, and Doi standing over a free kick once again. Well, the last time he stood over one, he put it into the back of the net. Again, Kurishima also an option. Well, initial thought, it's a bit too far for a striker goal. But after what he's produced, Tomoyuki Doi might think it's worth a shot here. Shot run up, clip ball, looking for Fairoz. Zikos gets it away. Confirmation that Kamolidin Tashiev received the yellow card. The two centre-backs for Geylang International in the book. Hashioka looking for Doi to support. Taniguchi getting ahead of Tashiev. Fairoz. Well, they've just fallen asleep with the throw. Hashioka taking on Harith. Fairoz can deliver. Decent ball. Hyrule punches it and finds Maguire. Harith. Good calm play between Harith and Fidaus. Umar to Amy. Zikos makes the run. Amy tries to find Zikos. Takida, that's strong defending. Nagasawa. Well, not the biggest player, Nagasawa, but good footwork to keep possession. Kamata. Here's Takida. Sakuma to Fairoz. Similar link up. Hashioka taking on Harith. Still Hashioka. Wins the corner. Another set piece opportunity for Albirex Niigata, who've bossed the first 23 minutes here at OTH. As you can see from the stats, 4 shots to Geylang International's 1. I'm hearing it might be 2-0 at Bishan Stadium. In fact, it is Stipe Plazibat. Guess who with another goal? Kurishima, left-footed in-swinger, a dangerous one. Maguire gets a little flick on that and will chase his own clearance. Throw in to Albirex. Stipe Plazibat with 13 goals for the season. Here's Kamata. Nagasawa, careful with the dummy. Taniguchi, blocked by Ichikawa. Amy's ball tries to find Maguire. Lukman, Maguire's onside. Zikos on the far post will receive it, or at least look favourite to, but good defending there by the captain, Kazuki Hashioka. Although pulled apart a little bit, Albirex Niigata, but Hashioka stayed in his position and read the danger really, really well. Amy Reka will take the corner here for the Eagles. Ichikawa lurking. So is Maguire and Tashiev. It's a deep one. Too deep for Zikos Chua. As referee Ahmad Akasha blows the whistle, we will have our first water break of the evening. And as I mentioned in previous matches, almost like a timeout, and they certainly need this, Geylang International. It's a fantastic free kick that separates the two sides here. It's a free kick in the 3rd minute by Tomoyuki Doi, his 6th goal of the season. And Noali having a few words with the likes of Maguire. And really losing out the midfield battle. Here's a replay of the goal from a difficult angle for a right footer. Plenty of curl on it. And that's the goal that separates the two sides here at OTH. And as it stands, Albirex Niigata will go top of the table. Lion City Sailors 2-0 up against Tanjung Pagar United will go 3rd. Really interesting how this season is set to shape up. So many games to be played. A whole round to be played in less than 30 days. Albirex will restart from this goal kick. Takida will take it to Kamata. Loose touch. Amy Reka. Umar back to Amy. Still with Amy, who gets the strike away. Good claim by Keokawa. Loose possession by Albirex Niigata, not something that you say too often. Good return pass. Took on Sakuma. Was dragged a bit wide. Amy Reka. Kurishima. Switch to Hashioka. The ball has gone out of play. Ichikawa in possession. We need some inspiration from him. Tashiev. Fidos Kazman under pressure. Back to Hyrule. Strong header by Takida, followed up by Kamata. Collision between Gareth and Fidos Kazman. A strong collision, seemed to be a fair one. At least Gareth Lowe had his eyes on the ball. No intent to injure Fidos Kazman, who is a vital cog in the Geylang international machine. So dependable in midfield. Yeah, he wasn't to know that Fidos Kazman was there. Gareth Lowe committed in the challenge. Fidos will wake up with a real headache tomorrow. Thankfully, he does seem to be okay. The Singapore international. And has looked back to his best. I do remember his time with the Lions 12, and a real big player, a real important player for that side. He's back on the pitch, in possession. Uma in support. Oh, he's in a little bit of trouble here, Firdaus. Not helped out by his teammates who not really giving him an option. Still in possession, loses out eventually. Taniguchi to Doi, who's in the area. He wants it on his right foot, Tomoyuki Doi. Taking on Ichikawa, pokes it into the danger zone. Harif Kanadi with the clearance. Tay. Firdaus, Umar. Dragged back by Gareth Lowe. They're asking for the yellow card on Gareth. Down the touchline, at least not by the players on the pitch. Ichikawa. Frustrated Ichikawa, after playing it back to Hyrule, just had a look at his attackers and saying, hey, help me out. Hyrule's clearance. Takeda wins another header. Gareth with a good touch. To Nagasawa, clipped by Firdaus. I said this earlier on, they do seem just a little bit sharper. First to the loose ball. Albirex Niigata. Movement by Doi here. Tries to win the corner and does well to get a set piece for the White Swans. Taking his time, Tomoyuki Doi. Albirex have sent 6 players into the area for this. There's an opportunity off the line by Darren Tay. Off the bar, second time round. And Geylang International's goal leading a charmed life. So close to going 2-0 up. Albirex Niigata. It's a flat ball into the near post. Darren Tay with the header first of all. Firdaus Kasman's clearance comes off the bar. Another set piece opportunity. Kurishima again with 6 Albirex players waiting for the delivery. Near post once again, away by No Lukman. Haref, foot race against Nagasawa. It goes down under the challenge. Struggling to get any real momentum in attack, Geylang International. Hashioka, quick free kick. We'll get the return pass. Hashioka down the right, good ball in, looking for Taniguchi. Near post. Gets ahead of Firdaus Kasman, but the header can't find the target, doesn't trouble Hyrule. And good play again, Hashioka, always a threat. Takeda's header, Ichikawa gets ahead of Taniguchi. Here's Yuki Ichikawa, Maguire. Will find Amy Reka in space down the left. Maguire. Umar. Darren Tay. No Lukman in possession. Tries to get the return to Darren. Nagasawa and Kamata will just combine to see it out. Played out. Albirex, Kamata. Not really pressing high, are they? Geylang International looking to attract Albirex Niigata's attack and try to hit them on the counter, but we haven't seen much of the counter attack from Geylang International. Kamata. Plenty of movement ahead of him. Good switch out to Hashioka. He tries the first time pass to find Taniguchi. Ichikawa will read it. Harif will complete the acrobatic clearance. Good throw to Kurishima. Gareth. That's a heavy challenge by Umar Akbar on Gareth Low. And he'll get a talking to by the referee, Ahmad Akasha. Well, doesn't get the yellow card. It did seem to be a very heavy challenge on Gareth Low. It's a high foot, that's for sure. Gareth has done well in midfield. Hashioka will find Fyros in the area. Reverse cross. Taniguchi. Here's Doi! Good save once again by Hairul Sherhan. And Hairul is a big reason why Geylang International are only down by 1 at the moment. Gareth will track back and play it back here to Takida. Switches on. It's a good one to Fyros. Harif reads the situation well. Albirex win it high up, but Geylang International saved by the referee's whistle. Albirex Niigata winning possession back easily. Kamata. Yes, Ryo Sakuma. Always an outlet down the right, isn't he, Hashioka? Always seems to find some space. Hashioka tries to combine with Fyros. Barry Maguire reads the situation well. I'll try to take it for a run, but good tracking back by Kurishima. Umar. Amy can turn. Optimistic ball looking for Nolukman. They haven't really combined well, the front three of Zikos, Amy and Nolukman. Let's look at the early opportunity. Fell kindly to Doi on his right foot. Good technique. Bit too central perhaps, but good palm away. Good strength in the punch by Hairul. Sakuma's ball to Doi. Kurishima out wide to Kamata. Doi always wanting the ball, makes the run again. Still in play. Then they win it high up. Albirex. Fyros to Gareth. Just stopped on the edge of Geylang International's area, but still Albirex Niigata will come forward once again. Hashioka. Taniguchi looks for Fyros. Gareth. Taniguchi seems to be okay. Sakuma. Here's Gareth. Looking for the run of Doi. They've been good value for the lead, Albirex Niigata. Really good to watch. Covered plenty of the games since the restart, and they look totally different from the team that took to the field for the first few games of the season prior to the COVID-19 break. Zikos not getting any change out of Kotaro Takeda, who's been dominant in the air. There's Darren Tay to take the throw. Finds Maguire. Good turn here by the Dutchman. To Umar. Still with Umar Akbar. Takeda blocks it, they're asking for handball. Maguire still in possession. Still with Barry Maguire. Did he leave a foot in on Takeda? Well, credit to Takeda, who jumps onto his feet straight away. Well, you do think in the second half, Geylang International will have to start pressing higher up, allowing allowing Albirex Niigata to have possession comfortably in their own third of the pitch. Kawa spreads it out wide to Hashioka. Good defending by Harith, who saw it all the way. 3-0 to Lion City Sailors over Tanjong Pagar United. Song Uyong. Sailors put 7. Was Balestier. Oh, Mike for kindly for Doi. A little rash in the challenge perhaps against Tashev. Will escape a yellow card. Yeah, so what do you make of Geylang International's first half? We're expecting big things from them. Down to, of course, the performance they put on against Tampines Rovers, the gutsy one. And as I said, almost stole the victory. Had 2 good chances, down to 10 men, hitting Tampines on the break. Similar setup today against Albirex Niigata, but they just haven't got going. If not for the heroics of Hairul Shirhan, Geylang could be down by more than 1. But yesterday we saw an equally strange game between Balestier and Tampines. Tampines were well dominant, 2-0 up. As this ball comes in, looking for Maguire. And that's the big chance that they were looking for. Barry Maguire getting his head onto the set piece, straight at Keokawa. Kurashima to Doi, Hashioka, Fyros. Sakuma. Kurashima. It's a late challenge on him by Umar. Not for the first time. I think it's the final warning by referee Ahmad Akasha. And does put himself about Umar. As we have a look at that opportunity, Maguire just managed to escape the attention of Kurashima. We have 2 minutes of time to be added on at the end of the first half. Hashioka once again. Kurishima, Fyros. Good running off the ball by Hashioka. Ichikawa is there once again to mop up the danger. Taniguchi. Still with Taniguchi. It will be an Albirex Niigata corner. Zikos Chua looks to be struggling with an injury. Might have rolled his ankle with no one around him. Kurishima just switching it up. Has a tendency to mostly go near post. I don't think we'll see Zikos Chua in the second half. He does seem to be struggling at the moment. Just switch positions here with Barry Maguire. Takida all over Maguire. Well, that's his final warning, Takida. Final opportunity of the half, perhaps, and Geylang International looking for an equalizer. Taking their time with it. We're well into the 2 minutes. Harith to deliver. Maguire gets ahead. Emi. Maguire with the strike. Comfortable for Keokawa, and that's the final opportunity of the half. Just the one goal that separates the two sides here at our Tampines hub, and it came as early as the 3rd minute. Tomoyuki Doi with a free kick, with a special free kick to get it past the wall and past Hairo Shirhan. Albirex Niigata have had countless opportunities in this first half, but if not for the heroics of Hairo Shirhan, Geylang International could be down by more than 1 goal. Intriguing second half coming up. Geylang International, you think, will have to change things around and try improve on their performance. Halftime here at our Tampines hub. Geylang International 0, Albirex Niigata 1. So this was the big one that we were looking for in the AIA Singapore Premier League. Geylang International coming into this game after a decent result, down to 10 men against Tampines Rovers, coming up with a 1-1 draw. Albirex Niigata looking to go top of the table in good form after their 4-0 win over Geylang United. And Albirex Niigata have been good value for their 1-0 lead. As you can see, Tomoyuki Doi with a great free kick after 3 minutes, giving Albirex Niigata the advantage after 45 minutes. And he was the man with our spotlight on him right before kickoff. 5 goals for the season, and he made it 6 after 3 minutes. And it happened after Yuki Ichikawa was caught just taking too much time on the ball. Taniguchi tried to stay it off him. Free kick given on another day. Ichikawa could have been sent off, but what we know for sure is that goal is a fantastic one and had countless opportunities here. Albirex Niigata, chance after chance. Geylang International's goal living a charmed life. Doi again here with a good opportunity saved by Hairo Sherhan. They did get a couple of opportunities later in the half, Geylang International. This one from Maguire straight into the arms of Keokawa, but he wasn't really too troubled in the match so far. The Albirex Niigata number 1. It's been comfortable for him. It's been comfortable, in fact, for Albirex Niigata. Geylang International, as you see, have 5 shots on goal. Albirex Niigata with the 8. But it is the quality of the strikes that are the difference. 3 on target for Geylang, 5 for Albirex Niigata. 6 corners for the White Swans to Geylang International's 1. And 2 yellow cards for Geylang International, both for the centre-backs Yuki Ichikawa and Kamoluddin Tashiev. Both walking a disciplinary tightrope. There is another game going on this evening, and that is at the Bishan Stadium between Lion City Sailors and Tanjong Pagar United. And how about that? They put 7 past Ballistic Khalsa the last time out, 4 at halftime against the Jaguars. Stipe Plazibat now with 14 goals for the season. Kaishu Yamazaki with a goal and Song Iyong as well. So Lion City Sailors now, as it stands, 3rd in the table. We'll have another look at the goal from a different angle. And it's fantastic. From whatever angle you look at it, it is a fantastic strike from Tomoyuki Doi. Had no right to get it past the goalkeeper from that distance, but pace and technique put Albirex Niigata 1-0 up here at our Tampines Hub. We'll be back for second half action coming up very shortly. We're back at our Tampines hub, just awaiting the arrivals of both sides for the second half. And I mentioned at the break, if Geylang International were going to make any changes, they did suffer a little bit in midfield, and head coach Noor Ali was having a long conversation with Sharin Saberin. Just have a look at the substitutes bench for Geylang International, and they have a who's who in Singapore football. Zainal Ghulam, Sharin Saberin, Khairul Nizam, Faris Farhan, Iqbal Hussein, Azri Suhaili, and Christopher Van Huizen. So plenty of options off the bench for Noor Ali, but in fact it is Sharin Saberin who he was speaking to at length just as the halftime whistle was blown. So perhaps that is the change, to just shore up midfield or even defense for Geylang International. Both the Eagles centre-backs in Kamaluddin Tashiev and Yuki Ichikawa, both on a yellow card. So, well, Noor Ali wouldn't want to lose a player, more so after 4 red cards already in the season for the Eagles, and he'll want to keep his full complement of 11 players. Albirex Niigata, well, what would you do? You keep it the way it is. They didn't change the side that beat Hougang United, and, well, why would they change it now? Well, there is an option. Van Huizen, who already has 2 goals this season, both coming against Hougang United in extraordinary circumstances, if you remember that one at Hougang Stadium. Iqbal Hussein also an option with 2 goals. And of course, the Viper, as he is known, Khairul Nizam, the top local goal scorer at the moment. He plays for Geylang International. He is a contender for a winner for goal of the season after that strike against Tampines Rovers. He has 4 goals and, well, in terms of an attacking option, the most likely to come on. Albirex Niigata, as mentioned prior to the match, have Iman Hakim back in the squad after injury. A young Singaporean on the bench. Mitsuzuka has come off the bench a few times for Albirex Niigata. So has Yasuhiro Hanada, who has 2 assists from the bench this season. But you don't really see too many changes at halftime, except perhaps if the Singapore players get taken off for Albirex Niigata. To be fair to Gareth and Fairoz Hassan, they have been decent in midfield. Fairoz giving plenty of option down the right, and Gareth Lowe has put himself about and sprayed a few good passes in midfield. So it'll be interesting to see if both of them come out for the second half. Well, from what I'm seeing, it looks to be a triple change coming up for Geylang International. Noor Ali, meaning business. Sharin Saberin, Iqbal Hussein, and Khairul Nizam all ready to come on for Geylang International. Reminder that there can be 5 substitutions made per match in the amendments to the laws of the game for the 2020 season. So it's not really throwing all his cards at once here, Noor Ali, but certainly making a change. Iqbal, Nizam, and Sharin, all about to come on for Geylang International. We did see Zico Stroa struggling at the end of the match. Pretty certain he is one of the players that will be taken off. Tashev again, perhaps. A little clumsy in a couple of challenges, even on a yellow card, and Noor Ali might want to make a change with Sharin Saberin coming on. Again, this is all speculation, haven't got confirmation yet. Ahmad Akasha is just awaiting the arrival of both sides, the only man on the pitch at the moment. Geylang International still waiting. Tashiev looks to be coming out for the second half. As you can see, having a discussion with his centre-back partner, Yuki Ichikawa. Really excellent that we can see these images here behind the scenes almost. Might be a complete change of the front line, perhaps. Zikos not coming out. Haven't seen Amy Reka or no Lukman as yet. As Albirex Niigata make their way onto the pitch. Gareth Lowe coming out. Just awaiting confirmation if Fairoz Hassan will come out as well for Albirex Niigata. And there is Sharin, Khairul Nizam and Iqbal Hussain. So Nur Luqman will be replaced. Next change, Amy Reka will be replaced by Iqbal. And they have certainly changed their front line here. Noali, all three frontmen that started the game for Geylang International have been hauled off at half-time. Well, perhaps sending a message to his frontmen. Expect better. Well, Khairul Nizam is certainly the man to watch. Top local goal scorer with 3 goals. And has scored 3 games on the trot. So we'll look to continue that run against Albirex Niigata. No change for Albirex Niigata. Fairoz Hassan and Gareth Lowe will continue this second half. Well, the changes certainly interesting by Geylang International. And perhaps a change in shape as well. Just immediate thoughts. Looks to be a back 3 from Geylang. Sharin, Tashiev and Yuki. Darren playing right wing back. And Harif playing left wing back. Interesting. Well, it certainly wasn't working, the 4-3-3. Albirex on the attack. Nagasawa is offside, flag is up on him. I have to say, brave by Noali, first of all, to change the shape. Second of all, to change 3 players. And Sakuma and Takida will have a different threat in Khairul Nizam as that ball goes out wide here. Gareth Lowe to Kamata. Sharin's header to Umar. Good switch of play. Here's Fairoz Hassan down the right. On the overlap is Hashioka. Uses him as a decoy. Fairoz to Doi. No nonsense there by Sharin. Hashioka looking for options. No one tracking Gareth Lowe. Kurashima. Fairoz was coming back from an offside position. Having a little word with Maguire. Khairul's kick. Using his body well, Khairul Nizam wins the free kick for Geylang International. Interesting to see how he will combine with Iqbal. He's been frozen out of sorts. Iqbal Hussain hasn't got much game time. Firdaus Kazman will send this in. Or instead plays it to Harith, who cuts back. Harith with a cross. Oh, dangerous one, still in play. Sharin can't direct his header on target, but already much better in the first 3 minutes by Geylang International. Then they showed in the whole of the first 45. Just up the intensity. Cheeky little pass by Firdaus to Harith. Kept possession. This was a dangerous ball. Kept in play by Nizam. Sharin just couldn't direct his header. And on the other end, Sharin does his defensive duties really well. and stops that attack. Nagasawa with some movement off the ball. Taniguchi. Nagasawa is onside. Will be a corner to Albirex Niigata. Surrounded by green shirts. The best he could hope for was a corner, and he gets one. Doi will trot over, and they've played it short a couple of times. Albirex Niigata. Doi has a wicked right foot. The in-swinger. Decent delivery. It's in the area, not cleared. Maguire struggling to get it away. Back into the mixer. Desperately trying to clear the lines here. Harith. That's calm play by Harith to Fidaus. Now with Tashiev. Still with Tashiev down the left. He just ran out of legs in the end. There's a couple of options for him. While making the run, Iqbal was an option. Just delayed the pass. Sakuma to Hashioka. A tussle between Ichikawa and Taniguchi goes the way of the frontman for Albirex Niigata. Sakuma with the switch, looking for Nagasawa. Darente reads the situation well and gets his header. Taniguchi. Strong challenge by Sharin. Here's Gareth trying to get it onto his left foot. Darren, loose ball. Still with Gareth low. Can't find Fyros. Loose touch. Here is Harith. Another loose touch, and both teams giving the ball away. Hashioka. Good turn by Doi. Looks up, has options with Taniguchi and Fyros. Finds Fyros. Don't really capitalize on that opportunity. Albirex. Maguire has come down to the left here. Options in Iqbal and Khairul Nizam. Tashev's header only goes as far as Fyros. Hashioka. Kurishima. Ichikawa on a yellow card has already had a couple of clumsy challenges. Yuki Ichikawa has to be careful. And he's experienced to know that he shouldn't be making challenges like that. Last chance, surely. Sakuma will deliver. Darren's header only as far as Nagasawa, who leaves it for Kamata to take the throw. Doi. Nagasawa. Gareth has time. Good ball out to Hashioka. Will he go for goal? Hashioka. Blocked by Tashiev. And Fidelis will try and run this out for Geylang International. Maguire. Iqbal has made a move. Borderline offside. Okawa will claim anyway. Sakuma. Much more competitive in this second half, that's for sure. Kamata. Still staying at left back. Maguire picks up the loose ball. More involved in the second half, Barry Maguire. Fidaus. Tashiev. Ichikawa. Here's a substitute, Sharin. Uma can turn and looks up. Looking for options outside the foot. It's a good ball out here to Harith. Iqbal makes the movement, comes close. Looks for Nizam, who controls it well on the chest. Umar. Firdaus. So clever in midfield is Firdaus Kasman. Hardly loses the ball in pressure situations. Maguire. Firdaus. Maguire. Back to Firdaus once again. Harith. Nice passes here by Geylang International. Firdaus again does well. Every Albirex Niigata player going to defend this set-piece situation. Yuki Fujimoto did allude to set pieces being a strong part of Geylang International's game and trying to stop them from capitalizing on it. Darren looking for Ichikawa, gets the header, looking for Maguire. It's in the area, it's dangerous. Half cleared. And Umar with the strike. Didn't really have his body shape set for the strike on goal. You do feel for all of Albirex Niigata's dominance, they perhaps should have got the goals in the first half. Always leave the door open for a comeback. And Geylang International, in this first 10 minutes of the second half, look a different beast. Nagasawa. Loose touch. Iqbal. Try and win possession, just crowded out. Gareth Lowe. Battling away, Umar wins it back for the Eagles. Here's Harith. Iqbal and Nizam options. Delicious ball, looking for Nizam! Well, he was free in the area. Good movement by Khairul Nizam. Came to ask for it, made the movement in the area. And that's more like it from Geylang International. Okawa dribbling his way out. Takida. Kamata tries to get it away. They win it high up here, Geylang. Sharin wins the free kick. But in the form he's on, Khairul Nizam, should he have capitalized? Excellent play. First from Umar Akbar to win the ball back in midfield, to set up then. Harith Kanadi, look at the movement from Nizam. Oh, he was all alone in the penalty area, wasn't he? Difficult distance. This ball comes in, Ichikawa blocked off. Ahmad Akasha saw it all the way through. A credit to Noali, he saw the issues. Albirex Niigata make some changes here. Mitsuzuka will come on for Fairoz Hassan. And Gareth Lowe will be replaced by Yasuhiro Hanada. So Keiji Shigetomi has responded with changes of his own here. Two Singapore boys taken off on 58 minutes. Ichikawa all over Doi. He has to be really careful here, Yuki Ichikawa. That itself wasn't a bookable offense, but he's just racking up the fouls. Tashiev. Albirex putting the press on, and Tashiev has to go all the way back to high roll. Iqbal was offside as he challenged for that header with Takida. Kamata is much more advanced as he did against Hougang United. Hanada playing from left back. Maguire down the right. Iqbal and Nizam options in the area yet again. Looking for the spot of Darren Tate. Maguire into the area. He's looking for Nizam. Sakuma gets a big head on that. Nagasawa to Kamata. There's now more freedom from the left. Hanada. Iqbal will press Keokawa all the way. Hashioka. Nizam almost with the interception. Kurashima. Doi. It was good defending by Ichikawa on that occasion. Nizam will get the flick over Hashioka. Well, didn't have really anyone in support. Getting back into this Geylang International, slowly but surely. Tashiev. It's not been as busy Hyrule Sherhan in the second half as he was in the first. Sakuma all over Maguire. Maguire will win the free kick. But they're waiting here. They're going to take time with the set piece. Yuki Ichikawa is going to go up. So is Tashiev. No secret that they're going to try and use their height and ability from set piece situations to try and get an equalizer here. Sent in by Firdaus Kasman. There's a little coming together between Nizam. Not sure who has gone into contact with and having a word with. Taniguchi, it seems. Well, Ahmad Akasha will just try and deal with this situation. Nizam not having none of it. Hanada to Kurishima. Well, the longer it stays just at 1-0, Geylang International will grow with belief. Oh, turn there. Smart one by Nagasawa, I believe. Just too quick for Sharin. They still have good threat. Albirex Niigata, Keiji Shigatomi just miles over the match so far. We will have a water break on the 70-minute mark, 7 minutes from now. Hanada with 2 assists already this season. Has good delivery with his left foot. Geylang International have just left Iqbal Hussein up front. Hanada to deliver. It's a flat one. Darren gets a foot on it. They're asking for an offside, perhaps. Ahmad Akasha having another word, this time with Barry Maguire. Iqbal has come back to add numbers to the set-piece threat of Albirex. Whipped in into the area. Good defensive header by Yuki Ichikawa. On the onside here with Doi. Ichikawa once again with an important interception. Score update from Bishan. City Sailors, Lion City Sailors 4, Tanjung Pagar United 1. We've pulled one back. Same scoreline as it was at halftime here at OTH. Geylang International with a much improved performance so far in the second half. Maguire will try take charge of that situation, does well to control it on his chest. Was a difficult one. Firdaus Kasman out wide here to Harith. First time ball to Iqbal. Dangerous ball. No one making the run to the near post. Mitsuzuka. Firdaus Kasman not only intercepted it, but tried to keep it in play as well. Well, they are a fit team, Albirex Niigata. One of the fittest, if not the fittest, in the Singapore Premier League. But surely the toll of games might show in their legs coming in. And as Noali mentioned, the final 20 minutes or so could be so critical. Has rotated his side a little bit. Nizam knocks it down to Darante. Umar. Sharin. Harith. Shigetomi has kept faith throughout the season with his regular 14, 15 players. As Geylang International have rotated it a bit and, as mentioned, have quality off the bench. Well, no one really controlling the football at the moment. Ichikawa's clearance will go out for a throw to Albirex. Stayed strong as a rock, the captain for Geylang International. Just Doi. They've won it high up. Mitsuzuka. Hashioka, an option. It will find Hashioka with a step over. Well, did come off Hashioka last. Good defending and good call in the end by the assistant referee down by the near touchline. Excellent challenge there by Sharin Sabirin. Well, it might not be pretty, but the second half showing, if they do hold out for the win, will be enough for Albirex Niigata, and results are really all that matters at the business end of the season. Harith looks for options, still with Harith. Maguire still with Geylang International. Nizam thought about a strike, will go for the strike. Well, not as special as the one against Tampines Rovers. Ashoka's ball. He's looking for Mitsuzuka. Chikawa back to Hyrule. Umar under pressure, can't lose it there. Saved by the referee's whistle. Heart and mouth moment for Umar Akbar. Takida gets ahead of Nizam. Hanada. Well, they would have preferred the advantage there. A yellow card will go Sharin Saberin's way or not. It seemed he pulled out a yellow card. Aman Akasha. Albirex Niigata livid that the advantage wasn't played. Kamata was free on the overlap. It's very obvious that they're just slowing down the pace of the game at the moment, Albirex. Want to win it again high up. Albirex Niigata really pressing well. Maguire, look where he is. All the way back to Ichikawa. Some space here for Firdaus Kazman. Harith. Iqbal an option. Finds Iqbal. What they have in Iqbal Hussain is a player who can change the game just by himself. Harith. Just try to take on one player too many. Here's Nagasawa. Harith Kanadi is down on the other side of the pitch. Albirex still going on the attack. Doi with a chance to make it 2. Hashioka. Unselfish play by Doi to set up Hashioka. And Geylang International, the technical staff, livid that Albirex Niigata didn't put the ball out of play. Well, here was the opportunity. Kamata to Doi, unselfish. Hashioka probably should have at least hit the target. We'll go into a water break here as Harith Kanadi receives some treatment. At the left back, the young man looks to be okay to carry on. Here's another look at the opportunity. Doi to Hashioka. Doesn't trouble Hyrule. Been 1-0 for a very, very long time in this match. Tomoyuki Doi giving Albirex Niigata the lead after 3 minutes, and it stayed this way until now. Still 4-1 at Bishan Stadium between Lion City Sailors and Tanjong Pagar United. Stipe Plazibat on 2 goals. Looking for another hat-trick. Noali still has 2 substitutions to make if he decides to do so. Faris Farhan and Van Huizen possibilities to bring on. Firdaus and Taniguchi making up. Yeah, I think Geylang International are about to make a change as well. As Hyrule Sherhan restarts play. Nizam gets the flick on. Mitsuzuka to Doi. Looking for movement. Closed down by Tashiev. Loose ball, Darren Tay will pick up. Looks for Maguire. Okawa calmly plays it out to Kurishima, who hasn't been as involved as he was in the first half. Kenta Kurishima. Taniguchi, Okawa. Hashioka can't keep it in play. Van Huysen is ready to come on for Geylang International. Hashioka struggling after attempting to keep that ball in play. And Umar Akbar will be replaced by Van Huysen. So another attacking option for Geylang International. It really is a strong forward line for them at the moment. Nizam can't control it. And will be picked up for the handball. Well, not only just needs to bring Faris Farhan on, and it'll be an all-star local cast of Geylang International forwards as Darren Tay wins the ball back superbly to Maguire. Nizam and Van Huysen in the area. And so was Takida, who headed it away. It's Kamata. Kurishima. Hanada just calming things down. Kamata keeps it in play. Well, somehow, well, almost going forward in a tight situation, Albirex. It's a front line of Iqbal, Kayo Nizam, Christopher Van Huysen, Barry Maguire in support. Nizam tries to cushion it for Iqbal. Hanada up and under, go out of play. Tashiev. Here's Van Huysen. Fidaus, oh, that's a loose touch, the rare one. Nagasawa to Doi. Trying to punish Geylang International. Albirex. Impetus just lost in that move. Van Huysen does well to win it back. Looking for the early pass. Harith. Maguire can turn. Goes on a merry-go-round, wins possession. Nizam. Maguire getting really frustrated. And they're saying Taniguchi has made countless fouls and does get a yellow card. Well, another set-piece opportunity coming up for Geylang International. Well, they sent up Yuki Ichikawa for this. There's Maguire, who kept possession well. Just blocked off by Taniguchi. As the ball comes in, headed away by Kurashima. Darren Tay. Back to Van Huysen, who can take a touch. Almost loses it, finds Harith in an advanced position. Here's an opportunity, back post. Well, offside flag is up. Interesting to see if Yuki Ichikawa was in an offside position, if he had a final touch there. Albirex Niigata hanging on a little bit. Decent ball in, Harith. Maybe strayed a little bit, Yuki Ichikawa. Faris Farhan is about to come on for the Eagles. Nizam. Oh, they've stayed off him. Albirex Niigata not really getting too close to Khairul Nizam. Van Huysen looks to shape for a cross. Tashev does well to win it back. It's all Geylang International at the moment. Sharin. Darren. Back to Ichikawa. They need to get it forward. Maguire has all the time in the world to flick it on to Van Huysen. Down the left, here's Maguire. Van Huysen. A cross comes in. Okawa grateful to claim it, relatively unchallenged. Oh, they want a foul there, Geylang International. Will be a throw to Albirex. They look to have an extra spring in the step at the moment, the Eagles, as they push on. Hashioka. Mitsuzuka. Fakes the cross. Back to Taniguchi. Van Huysen chased it down well and comes off him. Albirex will get the throw. We'll see the introduction of Faris Farhan very shortly. Hashioka taking an age with the throw. Mitsuzuka. Hashioka. A one-hand ball. Van Huysen, Maguire. That's a good ball. Tashev with the overlap. Looking for Nizam. Tashev. Still with Tashev. Not a pass neither here nor there. Loose touch from Mitsuzuka. Firdaus Kasman struggling with cramp. Van Huysen will take on Hashioka with a step over. Another one. Still Van Huysen. Gets a cross in. Ricochets. But look how hungry Geylang International are to win it back. Tashev. Harith. Nice 1-2. Back to Harith Kanadi. Nizam in the area. Oh, clips it to the back post. Just too much on it. Good football. And product could be better. Noali just checking on the fitness of Firdaus Kasman as they await to bring on Faris Farhan. I think Firdaus Kasman said, give me 5 minutes. There's only 8 left. Kurashima keeps possession well. Sakuma to Mitsuzuka. Nagasawa. Taniguchi. Iqbal, if he gets the control right, can run into some space down the right here. Iqbal taking on Nagasawa. Still with Iqbal. Darren Tay can deliver to Maguire. Looking for Iqbal Hussain! Good save! Kei Okawa. Well, they built it up brilliantly. Geylang International, who still had possession. Maguire. And Okawa will claim, well, that was the moment. Patient build-up by Geylang International. Good vision by Maguire to set up Iqbal Hussain. And credit to Kei Okawa, who stayed strong at the back. Look at this forward pass. And Iqbal with his left foot denied. Nagasawa on the other end to Doi. Doi with a strike. Takes a wicked deflection. Out for a corner to Albirex Niigata. Faris Farhan still waiting to come on. They're still committing players forward here, Albirex. As Doi delivers, Harold comes out. Van Huysen with the clearance, Mitsuzuka. We'll have to go all the way back to Okawa. Harif, look at the energy levels. Darren can't get a good clearance on that. Sakuma to Doi. Oh, there's plenty of space here to finish it off, and Taniguchi was fired at him by Hanada, just couldn't get the finishing touch. Oh, they set it up perfectly. Good vision here from Doi. Hanada with plenty of time and space down the left, fired it across the face of goal. Yeah, Taniguchi just couldn't get the right touch. Faris Farhan has come on. And Tashev has been sacrificed. But they're going for it. Well, they're in a rush here. They have 5 minutes to find an equalizer. Van Huysen will take charge. There's Ichikawa, there's Iqbal, there's Nizam as options. Van Huysen will deliver to the far post, looking for Ichikawa, who gets a header. And no one really putting the pressure on Okawa. Darren Tay doesn't deal with it. Albirex will win the throw high up the pitch. And if they do come away with the 3 points here, it's not the prettiest of victories, but perhaps that's what it takes to be a champion, by winning ugly when you need to. Kamata, Hanada. Geylang International have other ideas. And here's Iqbal. Nizam ahead of him. So is Faris. Iqbal Hussein taking on Kurashima. Still with Iqbal Hussein. It's open up here for Iqbal. Nizam! So close. Well, they're going to Nizam here, saying perhaps there was something cynical in the challenge. But Iqbal Hussein was superb. Individual piece of brilliance to set it up. We have a closer look at this. From his own half, Iqbal Hussein taking on Kurashima to skip past him and then take on Takida. Well, they're saying the follow through from Nizam. I think he did try to avoid stamping on Hashioka. Don't think there was anything cynical in that. Okawa is taking all the time he wants with this. They're hanging on, Albirex Niigata. Not often you say that. And Geylang International have 2 minutes plus whatever the fourth official shows on his board. And their neighbors at OTH will be hoping for a favor. Tampines Rovers watching this with great interest. Hashioka is back on the pitch for Albirex Niigata. Well, not the best kick, but it will find Doi. Kurashima. Pass doesn't have enough pace to find Mitsuzuka. Fidos Kasman. Oh, tired legs. Mace is still on the pitch. Tackles flying in. Doi. Still with Doi. Tries to roll it past Hairul. A minute to go. As we have a look at this opportunity here from Doi. Takida will go into the book for that challenge on Khairul Nizam. Van Huysen has been taking the set pieces since coming on. I'm pretty sure there will be a fair bit of time added on. Darren will take over the set piece duty. Looks for Maguire. Oh, they want a foul in the build-up to that. They committed a lot of bodies. Albirex Niigata taking so long that Faris Farhan has raced to retrieve the ball for Keokawa. Four minutes of time to be added on. Ichikawa wins the header. Now Taniguchi has gone down dramatically after that push by Maguire, who goes into the book. And they're going to push everyone forward here at Geylang International. Hairul Sherhan will take the free kick. Well, what an end to this match. Hairul looks for Nizam. Good header by Taniguchi. It will go out for a Geylang International throw. Darren will throw it to Harith. Delivery needs to be spot on. And it is! Looks for Ichikawa, who got a touch. Well, they're knocking on the door, but have they left it a little too late here, Geylang International. Albirex looking to run down the clock with a change of their own. Great delivery here by Harith. And was it Ichikawa, was it Faris who got the final touch? Whatever it is, it didn't find the target. Mahiro Takahashi about to come on for Ryoya Taniguchi. Just to eat up the seconds. Less than 2 minutes to go. Kawa's kick, not the best. Nizam wins it back. Did it come off the hand of Hanada? Oh, just couldn't find Iqbal Hussain. Sharon in a rush. Ichikawa. Oh, a kick. A forced one. Nizam wasn't really ready for it. Nagasawa. Just running down the clock here. Albirex Niigata, I don't think they have any interest in going for goal. Offside flag is up. In any case, Geylang International have less than 60 seconds. Hairul will need to kick this with all that is left in his legs right now. Nizam's flick. Iqbal will keep it in play. Iqbal Hussain just runs out of room. And that could be that for Geylang International. And Albirex Niigata look to have held out for a crucial 3 points as they look to go top of the table, just seconds away. Credit to Geylang International for an improved display in the second half. But Albirex Niigata on the verge of winning, and winning ugly. Last chance saloon. We've seen dramatic finishes. Are we about to see one here? Everyone in the Albirex Niigata area. Big header from Sakuma. Darren puts it back in the mixer. Header away from Hashioka. And that's that. They've held out here, Albirex Niigata. An important 3 points for them as the Geylang International players sink to their knees. They put in great effort in the second half, paid the price for not showing up in the first half, and Noali will look to that. But great performance second half from the Eagles, who knocked on the door, just couldn't get that equalizer. They had opportunities through Nizam, through Iqbal. But that third-minute goal from Tomoyuki Doi, enough to separate the two sides and to send Albirex Niigata top of the AIA Singapore Premier League. Drama here at OTH. 1-0, the full-time score. And Albirex Niigata have been known for playing sumptuous football this season, pleasing on the eye, and they showed it in the first half. But second half, it was more of a grind for them. And credit to Geylang International and Noali for changing it up, making 3 changes at halftime, changing the shape from a back 4 to a back 3, and it almost paid off for them. Big performances from Albirex Niigata, who held out. The centre-backs of Sakuma and Takida particularly important in keeping a clean sheet. And the Albirex Niigata players going to the small pocket of White Swans fans here at OTH and thanking their appreciation. And there seems to be the Ultras Eagles there as well. Here is the goal, the winner from Tomoyuki Doi in the 3rd minute. And Noali will look back to the lapse of concentration early on that led to the free kick. Exquisite finish from Tomoyuki Doi, in all fairness, his 6th of the season, past Hairul Sherhan. They did half and puff, second half. And they had chances here. This lung-busting run from Harith Khanadi sets it onto his right foot, not his preferred foot. Just can't find the target. It was pretty much dominance for Albirex Niigata in the first half. Geylang International had the chances and bits and pieces. Kamanta was a real asset down the left for Albirex Niigata. And he almost set up that opportunity for first Doi, and then Taniguchi Kurashima strike palmed away by Hairul Sherhan from distance. Hairul came up with several important saves to keep it at 1-0 in the first half. And he was a big reason why Geylang International could change it up second half with belief of coming back into the match. There was another good save, just tipped it around the post, Hairul Sherhan. Amy Reka didn't really have much opportunity to get past his marker in the first half. That was a rare opportunity. In fact, all 3 forward players for Geylang International were replaced at halftime. This was a let-off. Firdaus Kazman's header, almost finding his own goal, coming off the crossbar. Yeah, but Noali making 3 changes at the break. As we see more chances here for Albirex Niigata in the first half. Doi denied by Hairul Sherhan. Maguire with a header. Keokawa was pretty comfortable in the first half. Was very much tested in the second, and we'll see opportunities for Geylang International in the second half that almost led to the equalizer. Maguire with a snapshot just on the edge of the area. Kawa wasn't really tested into the second half, and Hashioka with an opportunity after a good layoff from Tomoyuki Doi. But it was all Geylang International, in fairness, and here was a first big opportunity. Iqbal coming on as a substitute, denied by Keokawa. Doi did well to find Hanada in this instance. Taniguchi left alone in the area, fired it in an awkward angle. And Geylang International had several other opportunities in the second half, but just couldn't convert. Much closer in the second half, as the stats would tell you. Lots of shots in this one. 12 to Geylang International, 13 to Albirex Niigata, both with 5 on target. 9 corners to Albirex, 4 offsides to 1 in favor of Albirex. 3 yellow cards for Geylang International, 2 for Albirex Niigata. But the White Swans will go home with the all-important scoreline as 1-0 winners. Lion City Sailors, who beat Ballister Khalsa last time out 7-1, come out 6-1 winners over Lion City Sailors. That's a big result for them. Stipe Plazibat not getting a hat-trick on this occasion. We'll be back at OTH on Tuesday. In Geylang International will take on Tanjong Pagar United. And at Hougang Stadium, Stipe Plazibat will return to the scene of the crime. Hougang United up against the Lion City Sailors. Young Lions at Jurong West will take on Tampines Rovers. And the final match, Albirex Niigata will be back at Jurong East Stadium to take on Ballister Khalsa. 4 games to catch on Tuesday. We hope you have a fantastic Deepavali weekend. Our best wishes to everyone who is celebrating the Festival of Lights as we go back here with the lights of OTH. Geylang International 0, Albirex Niigata 1.